Starting a new job is exciting, but at times can be overwhelming. This orientation has been developed to help you become acquainted with our company and to answer many of your initial questions. When we started our company in early 2003, we were new to the restaurant industry. Although we always intended to develop our own original concepts, our first foray into the world of hospitality was a franchise for the Subway sandwiches concept in upstate New York. Over the next few years, we continued to develop our company by adding additional franchises for a total of 7 Subways and 30 Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins. In 2008, during the Better Burger movement, we started divesting our interest in our other franchises by focusing our efforts on our newest franchise, Five Guys Burgers and Fries. We realized that we could reach a wider audience with a stronger brand and a different market, which brought us to New York City. Since 2008, we've continued to grow the Five Guys franchise in New York City while starting the exciting process of developing original concepts. Today, we have 3 original concepts which are rapidly expanding. In 2011, we created Melt Shop, an artisanal sandwich shop with a focus on the classic grilled cheese. In 2013, we opened the Little Beat, with a menu inspired by local, seasonal, and natural ingredients. In 2014, we launched Field's Good Chicken with a focus on the craft of grilled chicken using all natural ingredients, original recipes, and sauces made from scratch. As we look to the future, we expect to continue our success with original concepts, staffed with talented, hospitable team members who are just as dedicated to success as we are. There's room for everyone here at Aurify Brands, as long as you work hard, have fun, and are willing to grow with us. Thanks for joining the team. As a hospitality group, the most important thing for us to focus on is the experience of our guests. We're proud to say that we have an amazing group of people representing all of our brands. Our team members are hardworking, committed to excellence, and always do the right thing. We trust that you will embody these values and that it will show each and every time you interact with our guests. We use the word team because each of our restaurants functions as a unit. The level of hospitality that we strive for requires support and communication between team members at all times. We want each of our guests to enjoy a comfortable atmosphere and a consistent product. This comfort and consistency is what keeps our guests coming back. We've worked hard to build a reputation of excellence, and it's your job to help us maintain it. Respect for yourself and your team. Above all else, we believe that we should be respectful of everyone, including ourselves. Our team members should always hold themselves in high regard as a proxy for how we view and treat our team members. Be respectful by listening with an open mind to both team members and guests alike. Be receptive to others' values and experiences. Be true to yourself by having conviction in your own values. Respect is the foundation for all positive and professional interactions amongst team members and guests. Accountability for your actions and to your team. Accountability is a key component to building a successful team and achieving success as a company. It can be both proactive and reactive. Being accountable for your actions and to and for your team means taking ownership of both your individual and collective failures and successes. It means taking the initiative when challenges and opportunities arise. Accepting accountability will afford you a built-in discipline mechanism for doing what it takes to achieve success as a team, as a company, as a professional, and as an individual. Accountability goes both ways. Hold yourself accountable as issues arise, just as you would a team member. When appropriate, show humility by admitting and owning mistakes and displaying empathy when others do the same. Then embrace the responsibility to work to fix them. Dream big. We want to create an environment that embraces how many of our companies were started, with an idea, a dream, or a vision. Anything is possible, and with the right team of supporting members, we can turn dreams into business reality. Dreaming big is the beginning of a much larger commitment, but allowing our team members the freedom to dream inspires innovation, knowledge accumulation, and drive. Never stop learning. Whether our team members are learning about social media, cultivating professional relationships, new management techniques, hiring approaches, analyzing food costs, or raising charitable funds, we want our team members to be committed to expanding their knowledge and expertise. Continued learning keeps our team members sharp, updated, and confident to make informed decisions. It also fosters an environment where our diverse array of individuals representing different companies and concepts can learn, teach, and improve our business together. Enjoy what you do. Finding enjoyment in what you do can literally take the work out of the workplace. On the other hand, not enjoying what you do will quickly result in an untenable and unsustainable environment. Enjoying your job will seemingly reduce your workload and help to reduce stress, all while improving your productivity. Furthermore, enjoying what you do will inherently allow you to display passion and enthusiasm in your work. Studies have shown that the most effective and productive team members are those who enjoy what they do. We want to create a fun and nurturing work environment, and that starts with enjoying it. Communicate openly. Open and honest communication is critical to the success of any business, as it is the basis for strong working relationships with others, both inside and outside the company. We strive to achieve diversity in our thought process by encouraging team members to share their thoughts and experiences. As a team member, it's important to make an effort to be abundantly clear about your ideas and goals, and similarly, about your expectations of others, as they pertain to certain tasks or even, and especially, the larger picture of the company. Open communication encourages collaboration, eliminates confusion, and results in a more productive work environment. Lead by example. The best leaders are those who lead by example. The adage, "Actions speak louder than words," could be viewed as a governing principle to help firmly establish this value in our culture. By demonstrating a willingness to do before delegating to others, a leader will earn the respect of the team while increasing his or her ability to influence others' behaviors and decisions. However, leading is more than just about doing. It is also about being passionate about and devoted to what you are doing. A leader should demonstrate commitment to the cause through genuine excitement and enthusiasm. It's contagious and will spread throughout the entire team. Take pride in your job. We are far less concerned with showing face in the office or looking busy at your desk than we are in taking pride in the quality of work that we produce. This comes from a sense of pride that our team members display in all of the work they do, from tedious administrative tasks to making deals, building a strong team of managers, or leading in times of uncertainty. Introductory period. Full-time and part-time team members are on an introductory period during their first 2 weeks of employment. During this time, you will be able to determine if your new job is suitable for you, and your supervisor will have an opportunity to evaluate your work performance. However, the completion of the introductory period does not guarantee employment for any period of time, since you are an at-will team member both during and after your introductory period. Full-time and part-time team members. Full-time team members regularly work at least a 35-hour work week. Part-time team members regularly work less than a 35-hour work week. General managers and assistant general managers will work at least 50 hours per week. Exempt and non-exempt team members. In addition to the preceding categories, team members are also categorized as exempt or non-exempt. Non-exempt team members are entitled to overtime pay as required by applicable federal and state law. Exempt team members are not entitled to overtime pay and may also be exempt from minimum wage requirements pursuant to applicable federal and state laws. Upon hire, your supervisor will notify you of your employment classification. Performance reviews. Your performance is important to our company. Once each quarter, your direct supervisor will review your job progress and help you set new job performance plans. Our performance review program provides the basis for better understanding between you and the manager with respect to your job performance, potential, and development within the company. Promotions and transfers. We believe that career advancement is rewarding for both the team member and the company. We will promote qualified team members to new or vacated positions whenever possible. In addition, your supervisor is available to discuss transfer opportunities with you. Job openings will be announced on aurifyjobs.com. If you are interested in applying for one of these positions, notify your supervisor and speak to the person indicated on the posting. Corrective action. Corrective action is taken against a team member in response to a rule infraction or a violation of a company policy. Corrective action will continue until the violation or infraction has been resolved. Corrective action usually begins with a verbal warning, followed by a written corrective action plan. This plan is viewed as a shared goal between the management team and the team member. Failure to resolve this issue may result in the team member being put on probation or having his or her employment terminated. Pay raises. Depending upon your performance and our company's profitability, adjustments in your pay may be made when there has been an improvement in or sustainment of an already good performance during the review period. All raises are merit-based, and no raises will be given based upon time on the job. Personal files and data. To aid you and your family in matters of personal emergency, we need to maintain up-to-date information. Changes in name, address, telephone number, marital status, number of dependents, or changes in next of kin or beneficiaries should be given to Human Resources promptly and is the responsibility of the employee. You may inspect your own personnel file online as often as you'd like. You will use the same login information that is used to access paychecks. If you disagree with the accuracy of any statement in the records and no correction can be agreed upon, you may submit a statement, which will be attached to the records. Additional benefits. Aurify Brands strives to provide quality benefits that meet the varying needs of a diverse and evolving workforce. For those who qualify, we offer a range of benefits, including paid vacations and sick days, United Healthcare Insurance, Aflac Supplemental Insurance, 401k retirement savings plans, and a path for professional growth. Speak with your supervisor to find out which benefits you qualify for. Comments and complaints. We encourage you to bring your questions and complaints to our attention. We will carefully consider each of these in our continuing effort to improve operations. If you feel you have a problem, present the situation to your supervisor so that the problem can be settled by examination and discussion of the facts. We hope that your supervisor is able to satisfactorily resolve most matters. If you still have questions after meeting with your supervisor, or if you would like further clarification on the matter, request a meeting with the managing partner. If you still believe that your problem has not been fairly or fully addressed, request a meeting with Human Resources. Your job will not be adversely affected in any way because you chose to use this procedure. In addition to these rules, each brand will have their own specific list of rules and regulations for their team to follow. Violating any of these rules may result in disciplinary action, up to and including termination. Attendance and punctuality. Attendance and punctuality are important factors for your success within our company. We work as a team, and this requires that each person be in the right place at the right time. If you are going to be absent or late for work, notify your direct supervisor as far in advance as possible, but no later than 2 hours before the start of your workday. Personal issues requiring time away from your work, such as a doctor's appointment, should be scheduled during your non-working hours if possible. It is your responsibility to cover your shift if you are unable to make it to work. If you fail to report for your shift without notifying the company, it's assumed that you have voluntarily abandoned your position. Remember, no call, no show, no job. Employee breaks. Every employee who works over 6 hours in one shift is given an unpaid 30-minute break. All employees must clock out at the start of their break and clock back in once the break is over. While on shift, all employees are given the option of eating one free or discounted meal per shift. This meal must be rung into the register prior to creating the food. Remember, no ticket, no food. This meal may not be taken home or given away to non-employees. Termination and resignation. Should you decide to leave your employment with us, we ask that supervisors provide at least 2 weeks advance notice to the company. All other team members are asked to provide as much advance written notice as possible. Your thoughtfulness is appreciated and will be noted favorably should you ever wish to reapply for employment with the company. All company property must be returned upon discharge. Otherwise, the company may take action to recoup any replacement costs or seek the return of company property through appropriate legal recourse. You should notify the company if your address changes during the calendar year in which discharge occurs, so that your tax information will be sent to the proper address. Personal hygiene and uniform. Maintaining a professional, business-like appearance is very important to the success of our company. Part of the impression you make on others depends on your choice of dress and personal hygiene. A daily regimen of good grooming and hygiene is expected of everyone. Team members are expected to shower daily, be clean-shaven, ensure nails are clean, trimmed, and free of polish, be free of all jewelry excluding a wedding band, be free of all offensive body odors, including perfume and cologne. The company provides 3 shirts and 1 cap. All team members must purchase slip-resistant shoes prior to starting. In the event a team member loses or destroys the uniform will be replaced at the team member's expense at a cost of $11. After 6 months of employment, you will be entitled to 3 new shirts and 1 new cap. Personal property. The company is not responsible for loss or damage to personal property. Valuable personal items, such as purses and backpacks, should not be left in areas where theft might occur. While some stores may provide locked cabinets, not all do. Anything of value must not be brought into the place of business. You are never allowed to leave personal items in the restaurant or in lockers overnight. To protect the property and to ensure the safety of all team members, customers, and the company, we reserve the right to conduct personal searches consistent with state law and to inspect any possessions or articles carried to and from company property. Team members who refuse to cooperate with an investigation or who are found to be in possession of stolen property or illegal substances will be subject to disciplinary action, up to and including termination. Personal calls. It is important to keep our telephone lines free for customer calls. Although the occasional use of the company's telephones for a personal emergency may be necessary, routine personal calls should be kept to a minimum. Personal cellular telephones must be turned off or set to a silent alert during work hours. Team members are prohibited from using cellular telephones for any reason during work hours while on company premises. Media policy. Aurify Brands has in place policies that govern use of its own electronic communication systems, equipment, and resources which team members must follow. We may also have an interest in your electronic communications with coworkers, customers, vendors, suppliers, competitors, and the general public on your own time. Inappropriate communications, even if made on your own time using your own resources, may be grounds for discipline up to and including immediate termination. We encourage you to use good judgment when communicating via blogs, online chat rooms, networking internet sites, social media sites, and other electronic and non-electronic forums. All media inquiries regarding the company and its operations must be referred to Human Resources. Only Human Resources is authorized to make or approve public statements on behalf of the company. No team members, unless specifically designated, are authorized to make statements on behalf of or as a representative of the company. Communication boards. Information of interest and importance to you is regularly posted on our communication board. This board will include your restaurant's most recent secret shopper report, Aurify Brands company newsletter, safety poster of the month, and the employee of the month signage. We suggest that you look at it regularly. This bulletin board is for administrative purposes only. Team members may not post or remove any information without a manager's approval. Recording devices. Team members are prohibited from having any form of recording or photography device in the workplace, and from recording or photographing fellow team members in the workplace or during working time. Violations of this policy may result in discipline, including the possibility of discharge, immediate removal of the recording device and the team member from the workplace, and retention of the recording device for inspection by the company or legal authorities. Recording devices include, but are not limited to, video cameras, digital cameras, voice recorders, microphones, or cell phones. Anti-discrimination and sexual harassment. We are committed to providing the best possible climate for maximum development and goal achievement for all team members. In order to maintain an atmosphere where this goal can be accomplished, we provide a comfortable and progressive workplace. Most importantly, we have a workplace where communication is open and problems can be discussed and resolved in a mutually respectful atmosphere. We take into account individual circumstances and the individual team member. We firmly believe that with direct communication, we can continue to resolve any difficulties that may arise and develop a mutually beneficial relationship. To ensure each member of the Aurify team is properly trained on promoting an equal and lawful work environment, it is required that all team members, including managers and line-level employees, complete online anti-discrimination and sexual harassment training. The training must be completed within 1 week of your hire date. The training is about 1 hour long for non-management employees and 2 hours for management. All hourly employees will be compensated for training. You must complete all sections of the video training. If you are unsure which training to complete, contact your manager. To file an anonymous human resources complaint, please contact 646-649-9808 or Human Resources at aurifybrands.com. We are glad that you've joined us, and we hope that you will find your work with us to be both challenging and rewarding.